Hello friends, welcome to Rajesh Data Engineering. In this video series, we are covering Delta Lake basic operations such as how to create a table, how to create table instance, how to insert and delete records from Delta Lake table. And in this video, we are going to learn how to update records in Delta Lake table. Update is one of the very basic and commonly used DML operations in most of the database or data warehousing related projects. Let's get started with the demo. I have logged into my Databricks environment. Cluster is also up and running. So the first step is we need to create demo delta table. So in my previous video series, I have created a delta table using Pyspark syntax. But in this video, I'm going to create delta table using Sql syntax. So it starts with create or replace table. Then we need to give a table name and list of columns along with data type. Then using delta, we are creating delta table. That's the reason we need to give this keyword and the location at which we are going to create this table. This is Python notebook, but this is SQL syntax. That's the reason we need to use magic command %SQL. So let me execute. It will create a delta lake demo table. Table is created. Now I want to populate sample data for this exercise. So I'm inserting 7 records into the table using standard insert statement. Data got inserted into the delta table. Now let me see the data. So I'm using select star from delta lake table. Here we can see there are 7 records. Now we have created the sample data and also populated. Now we can start with update. So in this demo, I'm going to show you 4 different variations of update statement. How we can update in different ways. The first method is standard Sql syntax. This method is commonly used across any database. So it starts with update class. We have to give the table name, then set class, list of columns along with its updated value, and where class in case we have to restrict the number of rows. So here, for example, if you look at the current data for employee Mark, the current salary is 7,000, but he got increment and we need to update. That is a business requirement. Then we can use this syntax where employee name equal to Mark and update this salary to 10,000. So basically, it is going to limit the number of records and it will pick only the record where employee name equal to Mark, that is this record. Then it is going to update the value salary to 10,000. So let me execute this one. Execution is successful. Now this is my previous execution where the salary shows us 7,000. Let me execute it once again. Now we can see the record got updated to 10,000. So this is the first and very basic method using SQL standard SQL DML syntax we can update. The second method, we can use the same update statement, but instead of table name, we can provide table path. This is not common in any database. This is specifically applicable only for Delta Lake. Now here it starts with delta dot. We can give the path. This is the path where we have created our delta table. That's the reason I'm giving this one. So here in the previous example, we have given table name, but in the syntax, we have to give the path. That's it. And here I'm picking only Mark, and this time I'm giving salary 12,000. So it means earlier we updated to 10,000. So currently we are having 10,000. So again, this will be updated to 12,000. So let me execute. So the update is complete. Now let me check the data once again. Currently it is 10,000, but after update, let me execute the select statement. Now we can see for Mark, the salary got updated to 12,000. So this is the second variation. And coming to the third method, we can use Pyspark syntax also to update Delta Lake table. So for that, first we need to create Delta table instance. If you don't know what is Delta table instance, I have already posted separate video. In case you haven't watched, I highly recommend to watch that video. So Delta Lake instance can be created using either table name or table path. In this way, in this method, I'm going to give a table location. So I'm giving far path, then I'm giving location. So the Delta instance, Delta table that is getting created. Then once Delta instance is created, then using the delta table instance, we can use this syntax dot update. Then we have to give condition, and also we have to give set clause. Within the condition, we can give we can use either standard SQL ANSI SQL format, which is nothing but the column name, and equal to we can give some condition, or we can use Spark SQL also. In the next variant, I'm going to give I will show you Spark SQL method, but this is very standard SQL syntax for the condition. Employee equal to mark. Then in the set clause, we have to mention the list of columns along with its new updated value. But all these combinations should be in dictionary format within curly brace. So let me execute this one. So this will create a delta table instance. On top of that, it is going to pick only the record mark, and it will update only the column salary to 15,000. Let me execute this. Update is successful. Now let me query the table once again. Earlier it was 12,000. Now we have updated to 15,000. Let me query and see. Here now we can see for mark, it is updated to 15,000. This is one method. And the last method, we are going to use Spark Sql Functions, which means we have already created a delta table instance. On top of that, it is going to be same syntax update. Within that, we need to give condition clause and also set clause. Within the condition, in order to refer a column, we can use function Pyspark inbuilt library function COL. Then we can specify the conditions, and also in the set clause, in order to give a constant value, we can use literal function. This is also one of the Pyspark library function, lit. Now this is another method. So here what I'm doing is I'm finding the record mark, and I am updating his department to IT. Currently it is department is sales. From sales to IT I am going to change. So let me execute this one. Update is successful. Now let me query the table once again. Here now we can see for mark, the department is IT now. Earlier it was sales, now it has become IT. These are the different approaches how we can update a Delta Lake a table. Hope you understood and enjoyed this video. If you like the content of this video, please like, comment and subscribe this channel. Also don't forget to click on the bell button to get latest videos. Thank you.